5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Weekend confirmed.
Ignition. Liftoff.
Hey there, Weekend Confirmers. Jeff Cannata here with 2 N's and 1 T, ready to answer your question of the week. Today's question comes from @SmalleyWoodGame. It's a pretty great Twitter handle, I have to say. Smalley Woodgame, would that be Lincoln Logs? Possibly? Smalley Woodgame? He asks, which video games do you think should be included in school curriculum, and what would they teach students? Well, I'm going to assume your question doesn't refer to a video game type of a class, because you would just pick games that have great game design. I think the question is much more interesting if we think about it in terms of what games can be brought and teach other subjects or add value to curriculum. And I've always loved this quote by Jonathan Blow, the designer of Braid, that it says that, video games are about systems. They're about conveying systems to a player. You're inside a system that involves rules and involves success and fail states, and there's nothing that better communicates how systems work than an interactive game. He said it much more eloquently than that, but it's true nonetheless. So you have games like SimCity, Civilization, those games that show you the interrelated nature of commerce, culture, how military, in the case of Civilization, how those things are interrelated. You understand the system, and I think because you have a clear goal and you're trying to work within that system to accomplish a task, the information is communicated in a much more elegant way than even a textbook would do it. So let's say I'm trying to study, city commerce and city planning. SimCity will do a better job of getting me inside that system than reading stats and history and stuff from a textbook. Keeping on the Jonathan Blow tip, though, I would say Braid, Portal, problem-solving, lateral thinking games would be fantastic for any school curriculum. I think they encourage a player, a student, to think outside the box, to attack a problem in a variety of ways, to think. And there are so many wonderful puzzle games. Those two come to mind. I'm sure there's lots of others that you could think of. I think video games should never be overlooked in terms of communicating information, which is exactly what you're looking for in a school curriculum. So there's tons of examples. And even something as simple as Tetris, I think, could be a valuable tool for hand-eye coordination, sort of, and I'm talking for very young kids in the case of Tetris, and dealing with shapes and figuring out spatial relationships. It's great. Video games, they'll learn you something.